So this one, a group of friends wants to go to the amusement park. They have $311.50 to spend on parking and admission. Tickets cost $32.75 per person, and parking is $16.75, including tax. Right? Solve an equation which can be used to determine P, the number of people who can go to the amusement park. Well, first off, it says that they have $311.50. That right there is a total. And then we have a cost, looks like per person there, $32.75. But again, that is per person. You could also say per ticket. So that right there is a cost. And then in addition to that, you have the cost of the parking, which is $16.75. But again, that is a cost. So when I write my equation, I know I've got all the costs equals the total. And what are some of the costs that I have? Well, I've got just the parking to start with. And then I have the cost for the tickets for every person that's going. And then, of course, they did give us a total in there, so that's good to know. So this means that if I were to take the parking cost and add it to the tickets cost, I would get the total. So again, this is how it's going to set up. Do we know these values? Yeah, sure we do. It says right there in red that we've underlined that the parking will cost $16.75. The tickets are going to cost, it's $32.75 for every person. We just don't know how many people are going. It does say that we should use P as the variable for number of people going. So it's $32.75 multiplied by the number of people that are going, and then this would be the total, which it gave us at $311.50. So this sets up, I'm adding the cost, which should equal the total. But again, this is my equation that I'm going to solve, which was the first part of this question. So again, I'm just going to copy it down so that I can keep one of them clean. And now that I have it, I'm ready to solve it. So principles of equality, let's zero out the 16.75 by subtracting 16.75. If I do it to one side, I need to do it to the other side as well. So that's going to zero that out. Now we can drop my 32.75p, which we have just done. And this would equal, I'm just going to go to my calculator, 311.50 minus 16.75. Enter. And again, this means in terms of number of people that can go or tickets we can purchase, $294.75. Well, we don't want this variable here. We don't want the coefficient to be 32.75. We'd like to know exactly how many people can go. So we're going to divide the 32.75 by 32.75. It's just, if I do it to one side, I need to make sure that I do it to the other side as well. But again, this will force the coefficient of x to become a 1, and this will tell us how many tickets can be purchased with that amount of money. So $294.75 divided by 32.75, enter, and I get a value here of 9. So I would be okay saying 9 tickets, but it wants us to label this as nine people. Just like it said over here, number of people. So those are our two answers, right? We have the equation here at the top, and then we have the actual solution, which would be 9 people based on this situation.